All right, everybody. Yeah, let's go is right. We're going to need a lot of let's goes throughout the game. And I don't want it to come from Taylor Swift screaming from the box. I mean, I'm going to
Come on.
upset some people right now.
The love
I'm gonna,
story, Dan.
I don't like Taylor Swift.
Baby, just say yes. I'm not a
Okay.
big.
I don't know
Lauren
what to
really
say.
likes Taylor Swift. I don't.
I'm
Not a
sure
big,
she
big fan. I
does.
can respect the impact she has on music, right? Like
Sure.
much like Tom Brady, right? Like let's put it that way.
Sure.
I hated Tom Brady. He was the
Still do.
quarterback for our nemesis,
Yeah.
but I respect the hell out of his game.
Yeah. That's
So,
true. I feel like it's very accurate. Yeah. Yeah. I would say that's very similar. Tom Brady and Taylor Swift are the same person.
same person.
But yeah, man.
TS12.
TS12. It's gonna be very upsetting seeing her celebrate 42 times on Sunday night. It's gonna hurt.
One for each point the Chiefs score.
Yeah.
You think it's
Yeah.
gonna be that bad? You think it's gonna be that bad?
Why don't you start us off? Because you've been more of the
So
optimist lately. I
I,
have been not good.
well, I mean, that's what the Jets do to us, right? That's why we're here. That's why we talk it out. I definitely am not as confident as I was before the Cowboy game, and we all know how that turned out, right? The Cowboys game, we all know how that turned out. Patriots definitely knocked me back down a peg, but like I would say, like midweek this week, man, just like shook it off, got rid of it, and you know what? I I feel like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, man. It's like, so you're saying there's a chance. Because Dan,
Mhm.
this defense is phenomenal, right? Like, so we can talk about like what we think we're gonna need to win and stuff like that in just a little bit, but like this defense should be able to hold this team, right? I think the Cowboys game was a bit of an anomaly. I don't know. Hopefully it was. Um, but like I think we could squeak one out if we get something going on offense. If Aaron Rodgers is in Zach Wilson's ear. We know that went well for him last time. Um, he apparently was in the building, had a team talk today with the team. So like, dude, I think Aaron Rodgers is this team's spirit animal, man. Like he
Mhm.
is gonna pump this team up, gonna give him the juice. Um, Now again, I'm not saying we're gonna win, but I'm saying there's a chance. And I think that's
Yeah,
all I need.
I do agree. I think that if there's any chance in us winning, it's going to come from the spirit of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
It's going to come from him being back in the building and just everybody somehow feeling what they felt before the season even started.
exactly.
They're
Exactly.
going to kind of be like, wow, just his presence here is kind of giving us a little boost, giving us a little energy
Little
because
juice.
Zach is obviously not that guy. So I just want to, I can't talk about Zach Wilson anymore. I can't do it.
We don't need to. We don't need to,
I
Dan.
just want to say one thing, though. We're going to have to see a Zach Wilson we've never seen before in the past 3 years to win this game
Okay.
because it's not going to come from Brees Hall. I think that he's going to do well.
Yeah.
I actually think that the team plays well and stuff like that. And maybe it's a close game. Maybe it's,
Maybe.
I don't think it's going to be, but going off your logic, like maybe it is a close game. But to win this game, you're going to have to see a Zach Wilson that has never thrown up the statistics like we're going to need to see.
I agree. I
We're
will
going to
agree.
need to see 295,
Yeah.
3 touchdowns, and a pick.
Yeah.
Like that's the stat line. That's how you beat the Chiefs.
I I
He's
I
going
can't
to
disagree with you on that.
he's going to score points. I don't know what games, even when it looks like he's not going to score, he can score 23 points in a quarter and a half. So this defense at some point is going to get picked apart.
Yes.
It's just a matter of whether or not Zach Wilson can respond. And we've never seen a quarterback battle. We've never seen Zach Wilson go onto the field and say, I'm going to win this for us. We've only seen him be conservative and make some okay passes every now and then. And last year we saw him win that Steelers game. And
I'm thinking that's like right. Like we look back at Zach Wilson's best games. You got like that Steelers game, that Pittsburgh game stands out as his coming out party in a way, even though it's his second
and
year. Like
we're gonna need more than that.
we're gonna need that and
We're
more.
gonna
I
need
agree. I
more than
agree.
what we saw at that Pittsburgh game. So
I agree.
if we see a Zach Wilson where we literally look at him and go, I don't even recognize this guy. This dude is slinging it.
Yeah.
I think we have a chance. The only time we won a game this year was when Aaron Rodgers was probably still in the building. Yeah, still in the building.
He was in the locker room. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the locker room. He was still in the building. So maybe Aaron Rodgers is the key, and that's all I have to say about Zach Wilson. I got nothing else.
Is that your key to success? Zach Wilson playing
Key to
unreal
success, yes,
football?
is Zach Wilson being a quarterback that he's never been before in the NFL.
I like that. And I mean, I cannot disagree with you anymore. Or I cannot agree with you anymore. That's yeah. I think he's gonna have to ball out. We're gonna have to, take the handcuffs off, because maybe coaching has played a part in this, right? Like maybe coaching has kind of held him back, and the scheming of the plays and the scheming of the offense has kind of held him back in a way. But I mean, when we've seen Zach Wilson try to be that gunslinger, air it out, that's when we see the rise in picks, right? Like if Zach Wilson gets 2 picks this game, I don't care. Like if he throws 2 interceptions, but like you said, he throws for 295, 300 plus yards, and he throws for 3 touchdowns, I don't care if he throws 2 picks. If we come out winning, who cares, right? Like
that's who he is at heart. That's the type of quarterback he is. He doesn't sit in a pocket and read a defense. He makes things happen on his feet, and we haven't allowed him to do that.
And I mean, is the rest of our team good enough to pick up the slack when he throws those two picks? You know what I mean? And I think when they happen, where they happen within the game is going to be important. Again, if they happen, we're talking like we're all not seeing the future here, but like I don't know, man. I think I agree with you. So my key to success is going to be the defense, and I would love to see Sauce Gardner. There's been a lot of talk about it. Sauce Gardner travel, right? Like Sauce Gardner travel with Travis Kelce, or with Travis Kelce is their number 1 target, right? Like he is. So see how he travels with him, see how they defend him, how they scheme up, because CeeDee Lamb carved us up, found the gaps in the zones, carved us up. So I would hope we got something cooking. I mean, if you listen to Jermaine Johnson, he says we got something cooking. Like we got something for him this weekend. So I really hope so. But again, we're going up against Andy Reid, who is an offensive genius, and then Patrick Mahomes, who is the unquestionable best quarterback in the league, right? Like unquestionable.
The thing about Mahomes is like he's not just the best quarterback in the league. He's like by far the best.
Yeah.
Like there's not even anybody who comes close to him. Take Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert.
Not the Joe Burrow of lately. Justin Herbert shouldn't even be in that conversation.
I don't even know, like even like a Jalen Hurts, they're not even close to being as good as him.
Yeah, no.
And I don't like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's
respect his game though. Tom Brady.
Really, anything has to do with the Chiefs is very annoying. Patrick Mahomes, his wife. I think Travis Kelce's annoying. Taylor Swift is annoying.
Why you got to call out a man's wife like that, Dan? Come on.
Well, watch that quarterback show. That's why. I'm sorry, dude.
It's okay. Hey, you're not feeling yourself. It's all right.
Patrick Mahomes' wife. What's her name?
I don't even know. Patricia? No,
she's a subscriber.
Brittany? Right? Brittany sounds right.
Sure. I'm sorry, Brittany. I think that you should throw more beer and champagne on young kids in 20-degree weather when the Chiefs win. Good for you.
Is that a reference to the quarterback show that I didn't watch?
No, I think that actually happened last year. Anywho. Keys to success. Yes. You know what I'd also like to see? I'd like to see Carl Lawson get a little more involved. I know that he's losing some snaps. He's losing some snaps in Jermaine. Salah talked about that, I think, yesterday.
Yeah. Jermaine's playing well.
Like, look, we have so many guys. You can only get so many in there.
Clemens is also playing well, right?
Clemens is playing great, and Lawson's still coming off that back stuff, and Jermaine is healthy. So it's tough not to get Jermaine in the game. But hey, guess what? If you're going to be in the game, you have to wreak havoc. You have to pressure the quarterback. And
agreed.
We haven't really seen that in a while. So this is a big game.
Would like to see a step up from the D line, some sacks. You know what I mean? I think we have 5 in that Bills game. And then we've kind of dwindled down a little bit since then. So would love to see Will McDonald be active and play our 15th, our 15th overall pick. Would love to see him play,
It would be nice to not think that that was just a complete waste. Yes.
because another wide receiver was on the board who's doing pretty well over in Seattle, and that
Yeah.
was, you know, a lot of people's pick. But anyway, we're past that. Who cares? But yeah, would love to see a little step up from the D line. But I want to see a little bit of man, right? Like a little bit of man coverage from our D backs to see how we compete with a pass heavy team, right? I mean, the Chiefs are a pass heavy team, but they're also going to run the ball to set that pass up. But again, when you've got the best quarterback in the league, you're going to let him throw the rock all over the place. So I want to see some D backs traveling, guarding man on man. So we'll see. Maybe we bust it out. I don't know. Hopefully they scheme up something different.
This is the last thing I'm going to say because I don't have too much to say about the game. You remember last year when Quinn Williams got in the face of his defensive line
his coach. Yeah.
screaming at him, and then after that we were 1-2, and then we went on a tear. Well, we're 1-2. Michael Carter was screaming at his running back.
Do that to the running back.
Aaron Rodgers is back in the building. Maybe some ridiculous magic happens where we're actually.
Aaron Rodgers didn't like that though. He didn't like that. I think Garrett Wilson
didn't like that, but guess what? It happened, and it can fire your team up. So
exactly. So, dude, I think again, I don't believe a lot of the reports that the locker room is fracturing. I really don't. I don't. What are your thoughts on that? So not necessarily about the game, but about the locker room, like losing the locker room.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the locker room. Do I think that some guys are, of course, looking at Zach Wilson like this totally sucks? We just lost Aaron Rodgers. This is horrible. We were supposed to be a deep playoff team, and now we're maybe going to win 5 games if Zach keeps playing like this. Yeah, they're pissed off, and they need to see Zach perform. It's going to just come down to that. If Zach plays well, there's no more talk. There's no more confidence. There's no more anything. You play well. You
play well.
Respect of your teammates, and
if you don't, you got Trevor Siemian, right? Like Trevor Siemian was a signing that like wasn't gonna blow anybody out of the way, wasn't gonna be a big splash, but like he can ball still. So if Zach Wilson is not the guy, week 5, we'll see Siemian back there. I guarantee it. If we lose this game and Wilson doesn't play well, we'll see Siemian. So,
he'll be done.
Yeah. But yeah, all right. Stumbling blocks. What do you think? I mean, just our defense doesn't show up again. Not again, but like defense doesn't play well, and the Chiefs do the Chiefs thing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, I think our defense will show up.
Yeah,
I think that, of course, if our offense doesn't move the ball, then come late third quarter, fourth quarter, that's when we'll lose it. If we're not showing anything, I think this game is close for a while because of our defense. So it's really going to come down. Zach is going to obviously need help. So I think stumbling blocks, again, is the running back crew. I think my keys to success was also kind of stumbling blocks, but stumbling blocks is probably going to be, for some reason, the offensive line doesn't open up holes for Brees and Dalvin, and they're not able to move the ball. And then we go back to Zach having to throw the ball more than he should. So you have to move the ball on the ground, which I think we will. So it's really going to come down to Zach.
Chiefs got a game record in Chris Jones, man. So I'm excited to see how this offensive line, again, I think this is our best offensive line combination we've had in a while. So I'm excited to see how they pair up. So we'll see.
What about you? Was that yours?
Stumbling block?
Yeah.
O-line? Sure. Why not? Yeah. I like that. Stumbling block is O-line again. And I think, almost also very similar to how it was with the Patriots, right? Like, we got to block the tight end. We got to block Travis Kelce. We got to shut him down. Now again, they'll find somebody else to throw the ball to or to pass, run the ball, but we got to shut him down. So if we can't, then they're gonna drop 50 on us, and that's embarrassing. And I don't want that. So
I agree, brother. I agree.
Yeah. Score prediction. You got one? This one's tough. Man. I want us to win. I want us to go close, but they're the reigning champs against the Jets.
A struggling no quarterback Jets. I'm going to go 27-17 Chiefs.
Okay. I like that. I'm going to go 23-14.
Yeah. Yep.
24-14. 24-14.
24-14. I think those are probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. All right, dude. Sunday Night Football in front of the whole world because Taylor Swift's there and Aaron Rodgers is coming back.
Yep.
Probably going to be high viewership.
Yes.
I'm ready for it.
Very high. Bright lights. See if Zach can take it.
That's right. JETS.
All right, fellas. Jets, Jets, Jets.